just left. And so a very juice witch. She looked at me. I'm like, yes, I'm live. I think she was very happy about that. Whew. June 14, 2022, down in all the perps. There's another one. He came in the Dunkin'. Look at this guy. Made a face. And then he left right away. And took another face. Because it wasn't working. This man has been waiting. Crack kills. Crack kills. It's crack-a-lackin'. It's crack-a-lackin'. It's crack-a-lackin', y'all. He's gonna be sitting like that all day with his ass out. He's airing his ass out. Maybe he should shower. It works better than airing your ass cheeks out. Oh boy. I'd do anything for that. Anything for $1. Oh, I didn't look at it from before. They showed me the little bit already. He was pissed that it wasn't reacting to his shit. He kept looking for his handler. I was looking too. I'm like, where's your handler? He turned around when I said that. He gave me a look like, oh shit. Then he talked about how he's not having sex. It's better off I don't have sex so I don't catch diseases. I wonder who said that in a little video about gang stalkers. Could it be me on my channel? That's the whole reason why I didn't have sex this whole time. That's why. And I said that in a video too. So they are watching my videos. Oh, butterfly. So when he did that, I decided to play a video about gang stalking and how it's evil and devilish and well, they need to have control. And since they don't have control themselves, they need to control other people. So and he really was looking for his handler. So his handler walks in. He gets a donut. He doesn't sit down. He stands behind the chair that I'm sitting at. The next chair. Knocks on the chair. And turns around and eats his donut. Well, look at him. Looking at the booty bandit. So I'm like, oh, you're the hammer? He didn't stay long either. Damn right, I'm pulling him out on it. What the fuck? Told them I wasn't playing. I was gonna take a nap today. Decided to wander instead. I still had a peaceful lunch, so they can't take that away from me. Not ever again. Whew, I ran here. Yeah, the very juice witch, she was in the tent. And the seats were extra seating. And I happened to look over and she looked at me back. She was sitting in the corner. So I'm like, yes, I'm alive. Just like that. Fucker. What's wrong with you? What do you want me dead for? I'm talking to all the perps. Oh, they better do some shit in front of my house soon. I need some footage. I mean, I like to do this raw and uncut footage, you know? But I also like when they stand in front of my house. They do stupid shit. They make sure they camera catch you, though. As you see, I'm getting bored. You're gonna have to think of new ways to you know, perp me. I knew he was saying something about me, the guy. But he was saying it low. And he said it even lower when I sat next to him. When he walked in with a scooter, he's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then he starts saying stuff out loud. Like gibberish, whatever the fuck he thought of saying. He was really on those iPods, earbuds, whatever the fuck they're called. He kept looking at me the whole time. You know, nothing but red and black on, he saw it. So as he turned around, he showed me the red underwear he was wearing. He has no ass, so he can't show me his butt cheeks. That was funny though. And there was another perp in there, but he didn't do nothing. He got his food, he sat over there on the first seat that I usually sit at. And we had phone liquor come in. I don't bother with him anymore. He's just a weird kid. So I don't really videotape him, but that's what I call him, phone liquor, because he literally licked his phone. He dropped frosting on it from his donut and licked it off. Like, okay, whatever. He was loud today too. He's not a gang stalker though. He's just some weird kid in the neighborhood. So he was like watching a video. And he's like, and everybody turned around. They're like, what the fuck? You gotta love the public, right? But the guy that was sitting next to him, he was a perp. He looked at me first when he walked in. There was a couple people. There was a lot of people in there today, but he looked at me only. And he got what he got. I took a sit and eat, and he didn't stare at me the rest of the time. So that's what I like. You know, that's what I'm like. I'm not really sure if he was a perp because he didn't keep looking at me. Like all the perps that come by in front, all they do is stare at me. They see the light in me. Good. Oh, here comes the booty, rock your nipple way up. That's it. He's on his phone while he's driving that. Crack kills. If I see him a second time, I'll be like, crack kills. He was so engulfed in his phone, he didn't even realize I left. And they do that for me, you know. I'm not really into butt stuff. That was like a direct conversation. They don't really do that often. So another crazy guy got a bike. You know, you got a car. You got a shopping cart first. And there's a car, and now he's a red and black bike, scooter bike. I'm telling you, they get perks. Too old to be riding that thing. He's too old to be driving too. You know what? I don't give a fuck if they come down my block because they know I live here, so they're gonna just stare at me. That's all they do. Let me ride down her block and just stare at her. Erin does that. John does that. Jillian does that. So it ain't nothing new. There's different people doing it. And what are they gonna say anyway? I'm sitting outside on my own porch and minding my own business. Ooh, I'm such a threat. Apparently that makes you a threat. Yeah, I just saw the cops. They pulled up as I was standing at that corner. And they came somewhere that I didn't see no Dunkin' in their hand, so I don't know if they even went in there. They just want me to get scared though. That's what it is. Because when they do shit like that, they're trying to scare me. From what? I don't know. Because I don't have a criminal record. So I don't know what they're trying to say. You know? When they come around and they make a U-turn with their lights on too, and they stare at me the whole time they're doing it. And what is that gonna do for you? Because I don't have a criminal record, so I'm not going to be scared of cops. I'm not even gonna be scared of these perps. I don't give a fuck about these perps. They want me to care about them. I don't care. I don't care what happens to you. When you do these things to people, especially very sensitive people that really don't understand what's going on, whatever you do to them is going to come right back to you tenfold in Jesus Christ's name. There you go. Now you're going to get karma for that. I don't feel bad because you're the type of person that should get the karma. Don't fuck with people and drive them crazy and then gaslight them and call them crazy. That's not going to work out for you. Remember, all I can do is yell at you, but God is going to do way worse to you than I would ever have imagined that could be done to you. And that's why I don't get anybody back. Back in the old days, in my high school days, yeah, I would have got you back. I would have been petty and did something, but not anymore. Because you're not worth it. Perps are not worth anything, and they know it. If they were worth something, you think they would really be in this program torturing people? No, only psychopaths do that. So, it's not normal what they're doing. They think they're normal, but they're not. And I was panicking today looking for his handler. There, he turned his back to me, had his hand behind his back, and it was eating his donut. He knocked on the chair first. That's a perp thing. They don't get it, do they? That guy was looking for the savior perp. That's the one that had like bandit. He was looking at the handler for, save me. I don't know what to do next. And then he knocking on the chair, I guess was supposed to scare me. I don't know. Somebody tell me, please. Because I don't know what the fuck that means. It's like the guy over there across the street. I was looking at the window. He knocked on the window. He looked at me sternly. Like, what are you fucking trying to say? Looking at me like that doesn't mean nothing. I grew up with somebody like that in my family. When I was a kid, I was scared of it, but not now. I'm fucking stronger than you. Because if this perp shit, if you got perped the way you're perping us, you wouldn't handle it. You would not last a day. You would blow your brains out. So who are you fucking kidding? When I come out tomorrow again, after my home appointment, you better fucking be out and doing a skit. I don't fucking care about your direct conversations. I don't fucking care what you're gonna say. You better fucking be outside and ready for me to record your ass. Because I need all the evidence I can get. Even though the police hate my guts, I know somebody who's a cop and can tell me what I should do here to make you go to jail. And then you can have a bigger criminal record than me, than anybody else. Because I don't have one. So you being jealous of me not having one, I don't even know how the fuck you knew about that, but then again, you're a fucking psychopath. Anybody who fucking finds out things about people, random people on the street, you got too much fucking time in your hands. Time is up. I'm trying to live my life a certain way so I can listen to the Lord when He talks to me and do what He says. I'm not going to sit around and do what a perp tells me to do, or even family. No, they don't come first. Only God comes first. I don't give a fuck if anybody has a problem with that. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So I lived this horrible life this whole time. I know it's not as horrible as a lot of people. And I get it. I understand 100% people's struggles because we've all been through something. But the people that are doing this stuff, they're taking it to the extreme. Like their family was in covens, so they tortured their children and taught them how to do this stuff to us. You understand? It's all witchcraft. I saw at least 3 people that were perps coming into Dunkin' wearing witchcraft clothing. guy that knew the booty bandit on the bike. His whole the front of his shirt had something to do with witchcraft. But it was looking like graffiti, so you couldn't really tell. And a guy walked past Duncan. The whole back of his shirt was all satanic symbols. He had his book bag on so you couldn't see it. They did it on purpose. Okay? You know? It's hiding in plain sight. So what do you do? Now they're not going to hide anymore. Before it was doing everything in secret in their house. In a closet, in the basement, all the rituals. But now, what we're going to see is clothing with that stuff on it. Because they're proud of themselves. They're proud of their God. Right now, he's taking it off because that's what it says in the Bible. These are the last days. There's going to be earthquakes and famine and volcano eruptions, flooding. God's not playing, and neither am I. So, I've already been sheltered for too much, for too long. And I wasn't allowed to date. I'm not allowed to have a car. I'm not allowed to have my own house. So, I'm not allowed to wake up in the morning. They would do weapons that they're doing to me. And my health has been like shit my whole life. Now I'm trying to turn it around. And they're pissed off that I'm trying to turn it around. Fuck you. How about you turn your life around and stop perping people? Stop gang stalking and gaslighting people. Turn your life around. And don't worry what I'm doing. Because I'm sure as hell not worried about what you're doing. I'm just showing other people that are going through this stuff. They're not alone. This is exactly what they're doing. It's a psychological warfare. They come around your house 1,000 times on a bike or a car or a motorcycle, whatever they can, and do one headlight. They only had one headlight on. And they honk the horn like that, like a psychopath, at all hours of the day and night, so you don't sleep. And then if that doesn't happen, they'll have witches and warlocks move in next door, and they could torture you too. And that's how I got tortured. Because they tried to run me over like 3 or 4 times in one day. They did some sort of torture where I felt last summer, so. And this year, I sprained my toe. I don't know if it was really my sock or my shoe. Could have been witchcraft too. Anything to make me actually not leave the house. And I didn't leave the house for like 2 weeks. I had to keep my foot elevated with ice. And of course somebody's got to ruin my video again. Somewhere. Where red too, all red. They really can't help themselves. Anyway, look at the bird. I'm gonna get louder as I'm talking. So, a 19-minute video. Oh, you have somebody you know why? Alright, let's see.
So what I do, I don't go back to sleep, so I log in, right? So I take my first patient, and then I sleep for 15 minutes. And then I take my next patient, I sleep for 15 minutes.
I want to see if those direct conversations. I don't think it was. Oh, you're getting louder. all wearing red. Most of them. The favorite color, the devil's color. Well, here. Well, this is the same company that this side of the street. And then the guy hung out in my driveway while I was coming outside. All that shit into the street. Thanks a lot, asshole. Towards me, not towards the street. No, that was towards me. I guess it's better than 3 o'clock in the morning with the shit. You can see how we got louder as I was recording. That's the phone again. Oh, stinks. I'm supposed to do it as I'm recording, right? How convenient of them. They could have did this earlier in the morning. Even before I left today, they could have did this. And no, they chose this time. Around 3 o'clock. I think these people want to see a headache, so that's why they do it. They usually do this on the weekend though. I was blowing it right in my fucking driveway. That shit. You know that you clean that up. That's part of how I got garbage in my driveway every day, apart from them. One of them's wearing camel, the rest of them are wearing red and black. Your ass. You ever watch SpongeBob? When Squidward finds a leaf blower and he plays with it, it's fucking hilarious. That's something to keep your mind off of these gangstalkers. That episode was very funny. And he puts it on you know when. They're gonna clean it up. So, I am making a video, so of course they gotta be loud. You know by now, these fucking perps, they was louder than us. Oh, look, Bread Boys, come on. And I can call him Bread Husband. He's getting married, so that's why they're always out now. Good. Stay out. Stay far away. Keep your mother in the gutter. Give her plenty of weed to smoke. She needs that shit. She needs it more than me. I need sex. She needs weed. Oh, trust me, I'm working on that shit. These gangstalkers are not gonna stop me from getting laid ever again. That's all I gotta say. Because when I was younger, I did it for that reason. You know, so I wouldn't catch an STD or get pregnant. It makes sense. As an adult, you know there's condoms, so I don't want to end up with a narcissistic asshole. So, and only married men want to have sex with me. I need to have a spirit husband.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? So I gotta get his ass out of my body first, and then somebody else can live. Right? So, yeah, that'll happen. I feel it. I feel it. I feel like the spirit husband's gonna leave soon. What happens is when you get spells put on you and all that stuff, demons come in you and all that, the spirit husband knows his time is up too. He keeps putting songs in there like I miss you or something. No. The family else. There's a kitchen from my house. Really? I really love Duncan. I came back already. Oh, they had to behave themselves up. Yeah, they're wearing camel too. Camel and red. Oh, the mother was told to do that. Hey. I don't know him, but he's wearing all camel. Huh. So popular, that stuff. I tell you, I'm tempted to get a camel and wear it in front of them. I don't have a book bag, do I? I don't have a regular book bag. You know what I do have? I have a Twilight book bag. Maybe I'll just keep it. I was gonna sell it with all my other Twilight stuff because I have too much Twilight stuff. I love that movie, but a lot of stuff, too much. Oh, this goes. He got the fancy bike. He's special. So yeah, maybe I'll just keep that bag. I can use it for the beach anyway. It's small. I had a Backstreet Boys book bag. It was so cheap too. It was only $1.98. Bought it back in the 90s. I used that for the beach. And you know, just outings with the family. Oh, somebody said something about it, of course. Only once though, that I heard. I sold a lot of Backstreet Boys stuff. I had a whole big collection. I had some posters and cutouts, you know, from the magazines, binders, full of it. That, folders, you know, other stuff too, like, just like collectibles. I was like, do I really need all of this stuff? No, I can't really display anything anyway, so I kept the notebooks because I use those. I always use notebooks. But everything else sold. It's so funny too, somebody bought it here where I live. In this neighborhood. Not in this neighborhood, but in the state, like this borough. I was like, what the heck? And it's funny too, I was mailing it and the lady not behind the counter at the post office was like, oh, it's not too far from here. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I sold it on eBay. She goes, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. There would be no way of me sending it to her, you know, the person that bought it. But, you know, I'm glad because I couldn't use that stuff. So I'm glad that this person, you know, could use it. I even had the Burger King crown. They had like this comic book back in the day with the Backstreet Boys. So they had specialized CDs, like 3 of them, some toys, and the crown. You know, the little Burger King crowns they had. I even saved that in the binder. Well, here comes the red car, of course, as I'm videoing. Thanks. Thanks for the video. Thank you. They really think they're doing damage to me. Nope. Did it all on video. Who's throwing up? Oh, but the perp. You know, I'll throw up looking at perps too. So stuff like that, I'm glad to get rid of, you know what I mean? I think spirit husbands might be attached to that kind of stuff too. I don't know though. I don't know where the spirit husband came from. I don't know if I had it since I was born or it came to me years ago, you know, a little. I have no idea. But he gets very jealous. I noticed there's like a jealousy, like men who are very jealous want to talk to me and go on a date. And they're like, no, that's spirit husband right there. And I know now it's that. If you don't mind that, spirit husband doesn't mind a gay man talking to you when you're a woman, you know, a straight woman. Spirit husband doesn't mind a married man when you're single coming to talk to you. Definitely loves it when you find a narcissistic piece of shit. Because spirit husband is a narcissistic piece of shit. So He's gonna send you that stuff, those types of people. And that's all the people that the men ever want. You know, they're not single. Even when I get dressed up, makeup and dress, and I got my pedicure done. I mean, dude, got a pedicure. I shave my legs, shave my pits, you know. Shave where it can reach to. Put perfume on, you know. A nice smelling deodorant. And there's no man out there for me. Come on now. That's the spirit husband. He's keeping all the good men away. I could tell. If there's somebody that's really good, really nice, they're always married. I'm like, you motherfucker. And I didn't know why that was happening. That's the spirit husband. Every day I put a video on to break generational curses and spirit husbands and wives and all that shit. Because us women could have both too. Unfortunately. We could have a spirit husband and a spirit wife. And we're single. And then one day I saw myself pulling rings off my fingers, even though I'm not wearing any rings in real life. Like after one of the curse bringer videos. So they put jewelry on you too. When they put spells on you. Even if you're not wearing the jewelry itself, they will put jewelry on you in the spirit world. And you always feel like you got chains on you, and your neck's always hurting, or your wrist is always hurting. It's the jewelry they put on, spiritual jewelry. And the people that do these spells behind closed doors, they wear that type of stuff, charms and stuff. Where do you think charms come from? That's where they come from. I'll talk about it more later.